We will now start this session, which I wanted you to make a jingle multi-track music, mix from some music and crossfade them and prepare a final track, and that final track, and with the narration at various places, we will make a promo. This is a sample only to guide my students. Here is the audition interface. I've just recorded one track of sound. You can listen to this. I put echo in this, remove the noise and then put some echo. Echo is simply, if you click on this one and adjust these three levels, and to adjust left and right equally, presently you must click the lock left and right. This way, if you move these sliders, both the levels left and right will change. These are the echo level, and this is the echo delay, which you listen feedback coming up, and this is the level of the delay time. I have already done it, so I close it, and we go to the multi-session or multi-track, to be more precise and correct. Multi-track means the first, this one, it is a single track actually, but stereo because the central line is showing two tracks, left and right. One is left, one is right, and one general fading and fade out I just wanted to teach you in the class, I forgot. There are two marks, one on top of this and one on top of this thing. You simply can drag it to right, it will make a fade in. This is a fade in, and if you move the mouse up and down, if you keep it pressed and press up and down, it makes the curve like sinusoidal. So you can change the decay and rise. So this is one. I do undo. The same is for the right side. You can change that also. This fader, if you take it to left, drag it, as you drag it is making fade out, and up and down the curve changes. And bring it back. The other one, this is multi-track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are more tracks. As you keep on working, you can add more tracks. You can go to 256 tracks. On the left side, for each track you have those controls which you had on the screen. This one is for volume. If you put your cursor on any of the icons or links, or you will see, just put the cursor on that. This one was volume, and this one is stereo pan, to pan left and right for each channel. As the music is being played, you can play with this left and right, so your sound will travel from one channel to the other channel, left speaker to right speaker. Here I will import some of the tracks which I had before. So I go to Insert, Audio. My throat is bad, sorry. And we pick up some tracks from here. These are various frequencies, sampling rate. Some is 4100, 1000, and some are 48,000. So we will just see which are the ones which are good to use. One is, I will take the Wild Chase and Vox Gone, Anxiety, and the Tie That Band Binds, Admiration, and Wonderful World, or Stranger, Reckoning, or Depth and Throttle, and This Is Your Young Man too, so and so, Help Me Bob. I have just selected few, and I will drop few of the tracks which we don't want actually, and I will just keep those tracks which are of a certain duration. Now horizontally zoom out and zoom in is here. If I click on the -1, I will see that how many tracks are there. So I actually want the track should be of 30 seconds and no more, and these are various tracks which are of a longer duration. This is a very long track. I will select, delete, one is gone, and now I zoom in horizontally so that I can see a little more. If you move this bar, this shows you the whole thing, and you can drag this bar from here to see the whole view. Now here I am seeing the whole view, and each of these are quite long. So this one, if I want to listen to this or this one, just press S, means solo, play this one. Press space bar. So okay, and this one, click off and click solo. So this I'm not keeping, I delete this one also. Off and solo to this track, select, play, spacebar. This is okay, we'll keep it. Okay, select the other track and with the right mouse button pressed, bring it up so that you have more tracks visible. Now vertically zoom in and zoom out is the other one. This one was horizontal and the other one is vertical. So I'm decreasing the vertical size so that I can see all the tracks till I'm making those selections and deletion. We go to this selection, switch off, press this space bar. It's okay. I like it. And this one is slightly low level, so I might drop it. And this, the other track, solo playback. Okay, now this is the smallest track. On this, if you press, bring the cursor here, split, and the right side you select and delete. Now this is the time I want all the tracks to be equal to this one. Simple. I go to select this track, press right button, split, select, click on this one, delete, and bring the cursor back over here, click, split, select, and or just delete. Select and delete. Same one, this one, split, select, delete. You can do it both ways. This also I want it only this much. I click, split, and select and delete. And the other two also I bring the cursor back so that I have nearly the same time. Click here, split, click and delete. Now we have all tracks equal, right? Now we have to cross dissolve. So one should be on one track and one should be on one track. Then this will work. So let's say this is the first track. Second track, you with the right mouse overlap this much, this portion. This will go to on top track. We are making cross dissolves of this much time. Select and bring it here, and select, bring it here, and select and bring it here. Now we can drag from this one so that we can see the whole view. Right? Slightly zoom in so that we can see a little bit more overlap areas. Fine. Bring it back so that the total tracks are within the window. Where the one edge of the music starts, just put your cursor over there, and from there or here just drag on, select on both the sides, click right and go to fade, envelope across, and I like sinusoidal. It's a very gradual, smooth blending. Same here, sinusoidal, and select this one. Do the same thing for all the tracks. I'll do it quickly so that we save time. It is not correct. Click again and start from there. Same. You simply are doing the same, and like this also I can drag it from this side to this side also. Click sinusoidal, click sinusoidal. This is also here, and we can just select this portion and do the same sinusoidal, because this blending is very interesting. So this is, I like it very much, because I missed, so I will select it again. If you make a mistake, you can always do undo. In the fade in area of the beginning of the music where it is, I want this to fade in first. Here I can use the linear, because we're just straight fading in. There's no harm in using this one. Same goes for the end part. We take this much part, select it, right mouse click, linear. Now we have ends on linear, the rest are on the same thing. We can just play from here just to see. And this is sad because one level I forgot to press that one. And now here the level you can see. We just zoom in a little bit, go up, see, zoom in a little bit more so that you can see more of the waveform. This is a weaker signal. This is alright, this is alright, this is quite loud, this is very loud, this is very loud, but this is very, very low. Double click on this one and go to this track. Here we will go to amplitude, click on this one, normalize to 100%, click OK. It will become 100%. Now this is the loudest part and this is the lowest part. I would like that this should be from here, it should be at least equal to the other sounds. So I can use it manually also and press right till it comes at par with the other music nearly. Now it is done, and we go to multi-track. You see the music is adjusted here, and when I play from here, nearly all musics are the same level. This seems little bit louder, and for this either you can decrease the volume from here, say 1.7 or 1 dB, so that this goes down. This also I want to bring it down, and the whole level actually goes down, so this we will not use it here, keep it 0. If there's only one track, then it will affect. If I use this one, it will affect all the 3 tracks on this one, so I will not use it. If I want to decrease or increase, I can go again to single track, adjust the music and come back. Presently we will not do it. Now the track is ready. We want to mix all this and bring it onto the next track as a mixed one single track. For that we go to edit and we say bounce. Music has a terminology, it says bounce. So we bounce the selected or the whatever session is, this one, to a new track. This will bounce to a new track. This is written bounce to new track. All clips in session. There are no clips, only the 2 channels are there. I press the click, it will start mixing, and as it finishes, you can see on the 3rd track, the next track, your music is here. The whole these being mixed into one track. We click solo and play from, say, this place, press spacebar. You see, all these are done into one track. We can even, if you don't want it, we can just delete these for convenience sake. Select all this and I can press delete. So if you delete these, your space is empty. I can shift this track to the top track, click switch off. Now I put the track I made to this place. Now it says it's different frequency. I was working 41, the music is, this one is 48. Either I sample this one down to 4100 or I change this one. Let's say we go to this one, double click, it will take me to the mono, and here we go to edit, adjust sample rate and convert sample type. I just have to convert sample type. It says 16-bit stereo 48, I will convert it to 41. Just I want to convert it to 41, but this is 48 actually, and we want to convert it to 41 because the rest of the music is that way. Or I change the voice track, which is the other track. We go back and insert the other one. Now once we insert this one, it will again ask for that thing that you want to change. I will say yes. It will do the same thing. Either I change it to 48K or I change this one to 41. Now because this is 48K already, longer session will take. This is a smaller one. I would prefer I would do it. It says sample format is the file being inserted is different than at the multi-track session. Pressing OK will first make a copy of the file, then allow you to adjust the conversion settings. Now it has made a copy of that thing. Suggested 48 stereo 16-bit. I say okay. It has changed that thing and it will place it there. Now we have this commentary over here. I want to split this in sessions where I can. So I would rather zoom in from here, bring the track here. The first sentence I want to start somewhere here. I can split this one, bring the cursor here, or click on. Now there is no sound over here. We make it solo here. Sorry, my cursor is stuck. I make it solo here so the music is not played. There is no sound here. This only noise. I click here, split, and then again here, split, and then again. Say let's see here, because you will have don't click the center one. The center one is for panning. With the cursor key, with the cursor key left, right, up, down on the keyboard, just shift it a little bit so that you can find a space which is clear. Right mouse click and split. Now we have 4 sounds, right? Very good. We zoom out to see the whole track so that we know where to put the commentary and all that thing. I want this portion to go somewhere here so that the music finishes before, just after that. And I want this to come over here somewhere, and I want this to come over here. Now there are 4 tracks. On those tracks we want that these pieces should appear at various places. We can split further if we can break this one also. Now the top line, this top line is actually the fade. So in line with this parallel up and parallel up, put 2 dots, one for this. Click here and click here. Now this is the level where we want that music should be low. So on either side of these dots put 2 more dots, one on this side and one on this side. Drag this to, drag this one to a level which you want, -8 dB or -8 dB, so that the music should be visible also. You can hear it. And of course this dot also. The cursor keeps moving. Bring it down and level it somewhere, same level here. Now there are 3 dots over here, so we can shift this dot further so that the music level slowly goes up. Same way, I would prefer that I bring this straight down here and put a click here, straight down here. It's easier. And put this dot again back up. Put a dot over here, take it up. Same way, we will drag this down here. I'm bringing it down so that it's very low level, and a dot here to make it very low level. From here I can gradually go up and fade out. This is fade in, this is fade out. The last one here, we bring the dot here and we keep the music a little louder this time, because now it's ending, the spot is ending, so music should register also. And bring this back up to that level. Fade out and fade ins are already made for that music. Now your track is done. If you play from here and remove that, switch off solo.
This is a story of a young girl who was living in a jungle. There was no light and there was no facilities available to herself.
Now here is the level which is too low, so we click on this one and bring the level slightly up. Oh, sorry, we have to keep it. Drag it down out of the track, it will go disappear. Bring it up, bring it up, and you must have noticed the voice level is slightly too high, so the track level I can decrease from here so that it's -2 or -2 dB is enough. I play track again from here.
This is a story of a young girl.
We bring it further down, say 4 dB or 4.4.
This is a story of a young girl.
This is done. 1 or 2 tracks are there. I will do the same thing again. Go to bounce, new track, to a new track, clips in session, all whatever, maybe 10 or 20, whatever it is. Click. Now my job is done. I have a promo or a sample promo ready for you, and we can listen to this whole. And play only solo, this one from beginning. Play. It fades in.
This is a story of a young girl who was living in a jungle.
Stop here, and we can save this separately also, or we can go to double click this one. It will take you to the monos or single track, and here you can do the same thing again, effects and amplitude and normalize. I want all this to be 100%. Now this is 100%. We can decrease it, increase it a little bit. Still the spikes are still within the safe range. I will slightly make it a little louder and go to effects, the hard limiting. It is in the effects, amplitude and compression. We go to hard limiting and we go to -1 dB. Click. Now all the peaks are gone, music is there, final track is there. I can play back.
This is a story of a young girl.
We can burn this onto CD or onto anywhere you want to send it, the format you want, MP3 or WAV or whatever you like. I will save it, save as, I'll call it mix down, is actually promo sample mix down, and I'll remove that 2 because 2 is now not relevant, and I'm saving it in the Windows PCM WAV format, so it is real big shape, the full wavelength, no compression, no losses and nothing else. It is all saved, and that is all. I think you can follow this very easily. Best of luck.